Hello and welcome to Gaming Side by Side.
Today we're going to be doing another full playthrough of Horrified and trying to take revenge on the monsters from Universal Studios that got us last time.
Let's get started.
All right. So we have the courier who starts in the shop. That is who I will be playing today. His special action is to place your hero in any space with another hero. So he can quickly kind of teleport across the map to provide any assistance or if he needs any help or anything like that.
We can share items a little easier.
Yeah, it'll allow us to pass items back and forth quickly, which would be really cool.
Mm-hmm. My action is kind of similar, that I can move around a lot. I can place my hero in any non-water space with a monster. So
Okay, so you can quickly just teleport to a monster.
Right, so I could take him out.
Gotcha, yeah. That'll probably help us when, right when they're ready to be defeated, you can just go there instantly with an action no matter where they are on the board.
Yes.
That would be nice. And actually, the perk that I started with, Brandish Crucifix, this allows me to place Dracula in any space. And I was thinking that we could save this until we're ready to defeat Dracula, but since you can just teleport to Dracula, it's not necessary that we save it.
My it's funny, my perk is kind of similar, but it's with the mummy. Place the mummy in any space.
Okay, so we can easily start manipulating these monster placements and getting to them and going away from them. So that should
And
that should be
we
good.
might want to still save these because that won't cost an action.
That's correct. Yes.
And if you watch the last playthrough, running out of actions was our biggest
Yeah,
downfall.
the last time we fought these guys, we just barely ran out of enough actions to do. I feel like maybe 3 more turns and we would have got it, but we just ran out of cards. So
we increased the terror level and we had 1 card left.
Oh,
so it was
yeah.
actually both.
That's
things,
right. Yeah,
but
the terror level was, kind of secondary in my mind because I knew that we were just gonna run out of those anyway.
Yeah.
So we're in for an epic rematch, and hopefully we can beat them this time. But we'll see what it takes. So Melissa, Inspector, you are up first, and let's take a look at the board. Again, with these guys, red is going to be a very, very important item to come across here. We got some 4s and 5s up in the barn, a couple of 4s down here in the shop and institute. Luckily, I start in the shop, so I could actually pick that up right away if I need to. And then we just got a couple of other lower numbers scattered around. So what do we think our best play at the beginning will be? You start in the precinct, which is all the way at the top.
yes, I do. The barn has some high reds, and now that we've played these characters before, I'm a little nervous that the Invisible Man is going to go steal things.
Yes.
Which I wasn't worried about last time.
Yeah, I
until it
think that
happened.
may have been the first time we played the Invisible Man.
Yeah, so maybe I'll go up to the barn and grab those 2 higher red numbers.
All right, so it'll take you 3 actions to get to the barn, and then you're going to use your 4th to pick them up.
Yeah, and I think I'll be pretty safe for monsters, so hopefully I can keep those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4th
4 to pick 'em
action.
up. All right, fantastic. And then we go ahead and draw a card for the monster phase.
No tokens.
All right, so we have no tokens that we get on the board. We do have a mummy reincarnated soul. If no hero has the soul sign, give it to the current player. This time it will go over you. You will have the soul sign and be the mummy's target basically for the rest of the game. So the mummy will then move 3 spaces.
No, move the
I'm
hero.
sorry, yeah, the hero will then move 3 spaces towards the mummy.
Okay.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So going down this route, 1, 2, 3, and you end up right next to me now.
I prefer that as the other way because I would have been close to the Invisible Man.
All right, then Wolfman's not in, so Dracula goes. He's going to move 1, and he's not in a space. And then Invisible Man will go, and he will just move 1. And both of them are not in any spaces with heroes, so they will not attack. Now, the Courier, what is he going to do? I think the Invisible Man needing to go around the entire town last time and having those all spread out was our downfall. So I think actually what I'm going to do is go 1, 2, and then pick up these 2 from the Institute for 3. Because we do need an Institute. And then actually what I'm going to do is spend my 4th action to just go ahead and teleport right back up here.
That's nice. You saved an action by doing that.
Yeah.
Or you moved 1 farther, I guess.
Yes, correct. And I'm gonna try to use that special ability to manipulate kind of around you. I think throughout the game. Yeah, I think hopefully that'll work. All right, we'll go ahead and do the monster phase on this one, and we get 2 items for this. And since the Frankenstein and the Bride are not in, the event doesn't trigger. But the creature and the Invisible Man do get to move 2 spaces. So we'll load up the barn and the mansion again.
Okay. So the creature is going to move 1. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
Doesn't
it's
matter.
both, yeah.
Let's keep him in the water.
All right, we'll keep him kind of at bay a little bit.
Yeah, we don't need to be in a space with him at the moment.
Then the Invisible Man moves 2, so he will move 1 and 2. He is coming to get us. All right, Inspector.
Do we need anything from the mansion for the Invisible Man?
Yes, we need something from the mansion. We also need the laboratory, which hasn't appeared yet. The barn and the inn.
Oh, they
which
have a
both
barn.
have stuff. You do have the barn. You'd have to go back to the precinct in order to submit your evidence.
All right, so I think I'm going to use my ability to come over here for 1,
Okay.
2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Just, again, trying to use that ability to...
Just to kind of remember you have it and manipulate your movement around the board. Yeah.
All right, so you get 3 tokens.
All right, 3 tokens, and
the worried fiance, Elizabeth, goes to the mansion. So here's a civilian, or what are they called? Villagers?
Villagers, yes.
Villagers, okay. So she's going to be at the mansion, and she wants to go to the tower.
Let me get
In the
something.
last game, we could manipulate them with your power a little bit, which was nice.
Yes, that was very, very helpful to be able to manipulate them. Now I'm a little worried about what's going to happen to these villagers. And it'll be really nice to see the exact same setup almost, except now we just have different people.
Yes.
And we're basically playing the same game, but you get to see how much it varies in between plays just by changing the people that you play with. All right, so Frankenstein and the Bride aren't in, but the frenzied monster Dracula, he is in play. And unfortunately, he is right next to Elizabeth. So he will move 1 up to Elizabeth and attack for 2.
This wouldn't have changed either way, I imagine, just
No.
because we had no chance to save her.
And
but-
we had no chance whatsoever. We did get a hit. She does go down. And we go 1 terror level higher.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. So the courier, he has some evidence from the Institute. So I think he might just quickly go and submit that evidence. There's not much down here that I want to do. There's a lot of items up here that I can go through, and the villager's gone, so I can't save her anymore. So I think what I'm going to do is actually spend my special action to go up here for 1, 2, 3 at the precinct, and then I will submit the first piece of evidence for my last action against the Invisible Man. And I believe that is all I'm going to do. So we will go ahead and reveal the card, and we get 2 more items.
And it's another Frankenstein event, so we don't have to do anything for the event part.
Correct. Something in the Abbey, and we have some mixtures in the inn. Probably what the Invisible Man is using to go invisible.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We have the creature moving 2 spaces, so he will kind of backtrack just a little bit to get to the inspector's space, and he will attack for 1. And it is an exclamation point. An event for him happens. He uses his power. So his power is that he rocks the boat and he moves the boat 1 space backwards. Fortunately, we are already still on the start space and he can't move farther back.
Well, that makes me really happy.
So that is essentially a blank for our purposes. The Invisible Man goes next, and he's moving 2 spaces, and he will start coming back over to us. But he will not get far enough to attack.
All right, I think we should just go and get the Invisible Man. I'm close to the precinct 1, 2. And I can put a mansion on there. And
All right,
I'm going to do
3.
yellow. And I have to, unfortunately, use a red, but...
All right, 4 at the barn. Okay, so now we just have 2 pieces of evidence required. We need a laboratory, which is not out yet, and we need the inn, which is. And that was 4 actions for you.
Yes, and the inn is pretty close. So that one isn't as hard to get to. Ooh, you know something else I just thought of? We could use the special act, or the perk here, to move a monster any 3 spaces and get them in a position I want to teleport to.
Oh, that is a good plan. Or just place the mummy in any space.
Oh, yeah, right.
And then you can just absolutely teleport there. That is a good idea. So let's keep that in mind.
It might be almost better than using it to kill them, because I have that ability to get to them wherever they are, as long as they're not in the water.
that is a great plan. Let's try that. Okay, so we go ahead and draw a card for your monster phase.
We get 3, and it's the delivery place, Wilbur and Chick at the shop. I actually think this was the very last card in the thing, because I don't remember Wilbur and Chick coming out. I might be wrong. I might be misremembering. But...
All right. And we get an item in the graveyard, another item in the tower, and a second stake in the Abbey. Frankenstein's bride aren't in, but Dracula, the frenzied monster, is, and he moves 1 space, which he starts coming up to the precinct. I feel like they are more on top of us right now than they were last game, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because we're clumped in the same area, because we're kind of sticking around each other, but they seem like they're already on top of us. All right, so Courier, what is he planning on doing? I think that I want to stick with this, trying to get the Invisible Man out of play, so he doesn't steal our items and bring us down a bit. So I think what I'm gonna do is go 1, 2, collect these 2 for 3. And then my 4th action, I will just come right back over using my special ability.
That is exactly what I was suggesting you do if you didn't have an idea.
So I think that now gives us some ins. We can submit that. Last thing we need is the laboratory. We just need to draw some laboratories to try to get that out in there. And yeah, hopefully that will do it. Okay. Monster phase. Unfortunately, we do not draw any tokens, and the mummy is kind of luring you back to him.
Yep, so I need to move 3 spaces towards him.
Yep.
1, 2,
3 right there to the mansion. And then Dracula goes, and he will just backtrack to you and attack you for 2.
Okay.
2 hits.
I do
That
have
is
2
terrible.
tokens. It stinks that they are red tokens.
And you're
though.
gonna discard them.
I think so at this point.
Don't wanna.
Actually,
So the other choice she has is to not discard them, let the hit go through, We take a terror level. She revives at the hospital on her turn, but we get to keep those items.
I actually think I might do that.
Yeah?
I changed
All right.
my
Since
mind.
our terror level is so low right now.
And I have 8 in red markers. How much does it cost with red to get rid of the Invisible Man?
9.
Yeah, I thought it was 9 or something higher. So
All right. And then finally, the Invisible Man moves 1, and he's going to come up and try to get me because we've been submitting evidence against him. And
That
he
makes
will
sense.
attack me for 2.
I like when things work out thematically.
And he hits me for 1.
Not so bad.
I'm actually going to get rid of this low in. It's we have to use an in anyway, and this is a low red. I don't want to get rid of the 4 red on the Institute because we need as many high strength reds as we can.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead and do that. Inspector, you are up.
And I start in the hospital.
Yes.
All right, you have the in to do that.
Yep, I have the in. I can do that on my turn. So, I mean, unless you want to do it now, you could jump up there, share with me, and do it. But I don't know how much more that gives us.
Right.
If that's where we're going on the Invisible Man, what do we think the next monster that we want to take down is?
I don't know.
We could start working on Dracula. Invisible Man and Dracula last time were our last 2 monsters standing.
And that might have been a mistake. I definitely
I
think
don't
the
know,
Invisible
yeah.
Man was a mistake since he started to steal up our tokens.
Yeah, that definitely didn't help.
I don't think there's a ton of cards that do that. And it was actually worse last time because it happened later in the game, so we had some stockpiles. Okay. I might come up and just kind of protect you because you don't have a lot of
I don't.
protection. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move here for free with my special action, not for free.
Okay,
but-
so you're going to use
sorry.
1 action
Yes,
to
I
move there.
misspoke there. 2.
Take those for your second action.
I'm going to move up here for my third action because the Invisible Man is up there with you
Yeah.
for the special action. And then grab this for 4 just to get some tokens. I kind of protecting you a little bit.
Yep, I think that will work. Okay, fantastic. Let's go ahead and draw a monster card.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, once again, no more tokens come out.
Really?
We really need a laboratory to get rid of this Invisible Man. The creature from the Black Lagoon, he retreats back to the Black Lagoon. So he goes back in there. Wolf and the Bride aren't in. Frenzied Monster is Dracula, so he will move 1 space towards us.
I like that he's only moving 1. He's going to roll 3 dice.
He was going to roll
dies.
3 dice. Yeah, that would have been
Actually,
not
make sure
great.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. He would have moved here.
Oh, you are correct. Thank you for being on top of that. All right, I forgot about Wilbur and Chick. We need to protect them. I don't know if we'll be able to, but my first action is going to be to submit this evidence to the precinct for the inn. Now we only have the lab next. So as soon as something comes out, we can try to get that. So that was my first action. I think what I want to try to do is I don't want our terror level to rise because of a villager dying. So I'm going to start heading down here. 1,
That's me, though.
2 oh, that is you. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. So I'll use the other 3 actions I have to just move down to the mansion. That way I can lure Dracula back if need be.
That makes sense. I was thinking that you should have gone here to be closer to him, but now I
yeah.
realize you're here to protect him
To
from
protect
the
him from the
monsters.
monsters. Yeah, that way. Because if they have a decision to make, fortunately, we get to make that decision. So in this case, he wouldn't have a decision to make because they always go towards heroes if there's a tie break. So let's go ahead and see what happens. We need some items. And we get 3 of them. Fantastic.
And the event is on the move. Move the frenzied marker to the next monster. Move each villager one space toward their safe location. And
All right. So let's
Going
see
to the
what items we get first.
dungeon.
We have an inn. We have the precinct. And we have the institute. Unfortunately, we didn't get the lab. The frenzy marker moves from Dracula to the mummy.
And for the event, I'm going to move Wilbur and Chick towards the dungeon.
To
which
their
is up
safe
there.
location.
I just
All
had to
right.
find the dungeon.
The frenzy marker moved, and now the mummy is going to come out of his museum. He's going to move 3 spaces. He only needs 2 to get to me. And he will attack me with 2 dice. Here we go. 1 hit, unfortunately. I only have 1 red to give up. And in this case, I think I will give it up. I don't want to raise that terror level. It was different when you were discarding 2 reds. But I only need to do 1 on this one. Okay.
Still no laboratory. I
Still
wasn't
no
really paying
lab.
attention when you pulled those out. Okay.
However, there is a 6 gun in the precinct, a 6 red that could take out a coffin in 1 shot.
I know. I'm thinking about doing that and kind of traveling towards the camp, or in the cave, really. But on my way to the cave, I was going to do some work on the
I see, yeah.
creature. But I can't do it all this turn anyway. So I'm going to pick up this for 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. And on my next turn, I can do some things in the camp and the cave.
And the cave and get rid of that coffin. Kind of take care of 2 of these guys. I
Yeah.
think that works. Okay. Go ahead and pull a card for your monster phase.
Come on, laboratory. Oh, 0?
No items
Tokens.
again. This is really not going in our favor at the moment.
I know this isn't possible, but I feel like the cards are completely different from the last time we played just because we shuffled the stupid deck.
Okay, so the creature, he retreats, but this time he retreats to the waterfront. So he travels all the way back over
I'm
here.
glad you read that carefully because I kind of just assumed he was going to the lagoon.
No Wolfman, no Bride. The Frenzy, which is the mummy, he goes and he is rolling 3 dice on this attack for me.
I should have come to protect you. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Let's see what we get.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
I don't think I'm going to roll zeros, so... Nope, I hit 1, and I get a power for the mummy. So the mummy's power is to flip a scarab face down. So we will go ahead and flip the number 1, the lowest marker, face down. We'll have to spend a move later to flip that face up.
Yeah, a point from one of the yellow markers we're going to move those with.
Then, unfortunately, I do get hit. I get taken off the board. I will come up on my next turn, and the terror level rises to 3.
Maybe we're just not good at the
not
challenging
good.
mode. The challenging mode is really fun, though.
Yes,
I think-
challenging mode is both challenging and fun.
Sometimes I like to lose.
Oh, yeah.
Co-op games.
Co-op games are usually better when they're a bit more difficult. Just it keeps my interest a little bit more. All right, and that is it for your phase and your monsters. So let's go ahead and revive me back at the hospital. So I could
You could come up and help.
come up to the camp and start helping. Actually, it might be a good idea to come up, share some items, and then I could go take care of the cave.
Yeah, I do have a lot of items, so I could give you some for
Yeah.
some protection too.
All right, let's start doing that. I will use my special action to place my hero in space with another hero. That's number 1. For number 2, I will ask that we share. So if I could have that gun from the precinct,
Yeah.
that would be great. And then if I could have an item or 2 to protect myself, that would also be great.
I don't want to give you that one actually. I'm going to give you those 2.
That's too beautiful.
And I'm
Thank
going to
you.
use the blue and then the yellow. At
To move the boat?
Yeah, to move.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So that was my second action to share with the inspector. For my third one, I'm going to move over to the cave. And then I'm going to use, for my fourth action, this 6 strength pistol to take out that coffin.
I thought you were going to have one action left. I miscounted.
All right, so that is taken out. That was my last action. And let's go ahead and see what the monsters have in store for us. 3 more items, which is fantastic. Hopefully we get a laboratory in this one.
Come on, laboratory. And then Egyptian expert comes into play. Place Professor Pearson at the cave. And guess where you are?
Oh, that's fantastic.
I feel like we've never, ever been that lucky.
So we have the church here, the institute, and a laboratory.
Woo-hoo.
Great. Unfortunately, he's with me at the cave. My special power will not bring him along if I use it. I'm a little guy busting in and out of back alleys and whatnot, and he just can't keep up.
And he wants to go to the museum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can get him there. We also have Wilbur over here. Wilbur and Chick, they need to get up to that dungeon. The mummy will go. He will move 2, and that is enough to get him to the camp.
Ugh.
And attack you for 2. And unfortunately, he is also the frenzy marker, or the frenzy monster, so he will attack you again.
I know. I don't know what to give up here. I guess I'm going to give up the yellow.
The yellow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm going to roll again.
All right.
And the blue.
Now the blue. All right.
I feel like I felt like the creature is a little easier to deal with.
We took him down easy last turn,
I mean, not
or
saying
last
it's
time.
gonna-
I don't know how well it will be this time.
Yeah, but those reds are just too valuable, I feel like.
Yes, I agree. Okay, and that is where we're at now. It is the inspector's turn.
All right. I can move the mummy anywhere I want. I could move him to the laboratory.
You could move to the lab, and then you could grab that and move straight to the precinct.
Because he's there.
Because he's there. Unfortunately, you don't have enough to take him out.
I do not. So, I'm going to at least start on this. So, I'm going to move the mummy to
And you
any
use
place.
your perk. All right, and this doesn't count as an action.
No.
So she's moving it to the laboratory.
And then I'm going to use one action as my special action to move anywhere a monster is to get this laboratory.
You'll collect that for your second
2.
action.
Thank you. And then...
Now, as of right now, you could go back up to the precinct and submit the evidence, and then we'd be ready to take them out.
I could.
Or you could start moving Wilbur and Chick around and all that stuff.
I also
They are
don't
in
have a
danger.
lot.
Yeah, you could focus on
So
picking
I
up
might
some items
go
as well.
3, 4.
Okay.
Just to protect these kind of valuable tokens that I have.
And if the mummy does go, he will be lured towards you, so Wilbur and Chick are safe from the mummy at the moment.
They're not safe from the creature or Dracula.
No, that is correct. Well, they are safe from the creature, actually, because the creature has a way from the waterfront to the Institute via that line right
Okay.
there. So the creature will come to you if he goes.
Okay. That's good to know.
All right.
All right. 3 tokens. Woohoo.
3 more tokens.
Fortune teller. Place Melva?
Melva.
Melva.
I have no idea.
At the camp. And
Laboratory.
She's,
Let's call her Madam Eva. And
she's at the camp. Oh,
go
it's
ahead and
perfect.
put the camp. She's always at the camp. And the docks right here. Okay, so that's the 3 items.
And then
And the frenzy marker is on the mummy, so the mummy will move 1 space and attack you for 2.
all right.
And the result is 1 hit and the mummy's power. So the mummy will once again flip a scarab, the lowest one, face down.
Start working on those. And then I'm going to get rid of this low 2 from the institute. That's okay, right? I need the laboratory.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Don't get rid of the laboratory.
I just wanted to double check.
We do have another lab out there, but we wanna be safe.
Right. Okay.
All right.
My turn is over. It's your turn next.
So I don't want to leave all of these people alone.
Where does Melville want to
So
go?
Melville wants to go to the shop, and he wants to go to the museum.
They're very close.
So 1, 2, 3. I can go straight to Dracula if I wanted to, and I'd be within one space to drop both of them off. I don't know if I have.
I don't know if you're.
I mean, so what I could do theoretically, if I wanted to, is I could move straight to Dracula, and then I could move Dracula away.
Oh, you could.
And get him the farthest possible away from us as we can.
Actually, not a bad plan.
I know we talked about kind of saving those for those moments.
But if you get rid of, if you can save those 2 villagers, we'll draw
Get
2
more perks. That would be really helpful.
And the perks
I think I'm
are
gonna
so
do
nice.
that. They are.
You can play them on any hero's turn, so it's not like it's just for me.
Right. And they can completely change the game when you do get them. So I will go ahead and move 1, and we'll pick up this villager, and then 2, 3, 4, and let's go ahead and just banish Dracula back to where we came from. He will go into the cave to kind of check out what happened to his coffin.
Oh, you can put Dracula anywhere. I thought you were doing the move any monster.
No, I can place Dracula anywhere on the board that I want. I thought about coming up and putting him in the dungeon, but then he's just on a collision course with Wilbur at that point.
Right, and Wilbur and Chick want to get to the dungeon as well. So
Correct. And by placing Dracula up here, that also gives you a alternative to pop up to the cave and go to the camp and start doing stuff there. So I think that's good. And I think the most they can move is 3, so that Dracula cannot get to me whatsoever.
Yep.
All right, let's go ahead and do my monster phase now. All right, the Invisible Man is going to do what he does best, and that is steal things.
We're trying to avoid this, but hopefully we can at least avoid the second and possibly third card. I can't remember if there were 2 or 3.
So let's go ahead and first draw the 2 new items that come out on the board. One goes to the docks, which is what I didn't want, and 1 goes to the mansion. So because the 1 went to the docks, that now makes the docks the most items we have. So the Invisible Man will travel there, and he will steal all of these items. Unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
All right.
Oh, and I can't travel to the precinct anymore.
No, and the mummy also gets to go and will hit you for 3, and then the creature will go and will attack you for 3 as well.
Well, I don't think I'm surviving this.
The worst thing that we could have pulled.
Okay, so I don't think I'm going to discard anything.
However, you're going to have to, because otherwise he's going to attack Wilbur.
Oh, and
So you gotta remember that order here. First, the mummy is attacking you for 3.
Okay, well, hopefully I don't have to discard it all. And I
Or
do.
you have to discard all 3 of them.
To protect Wilbur and Chick and
So-
keep the terror from going up.
So that is our choice now. Do we want to just have you take the full brunt, don't discard anything, and go back here and raise the terror level 1, and then the creature is going to raise it another 1, so we'll be at terror level 5.
And with no monsters defeated.
Or pretty much guarantee that the creature will come to you, knock you out, and we'll be at terror level 4, but you'll have no items.
I have no idea.
That is a difficult choice.
There is another laboratory out there. The red situation's not great on the board, and I have a 5. We have a lot of time left, so
All right.
I'm going to discard them.
All right, we're going to save the terror level. Get that discarded.
Maybe I'll roll nothing.
The creature will now go, and he's attacking for 3
Come
as
on.
well.
Oops, that doesn't count. Come on, 3 blanks.
And 3 hits. Those are not blanks whatsoever.
Right, so the terror level goes up 1 instead of 2, and I come off the
And
board.
you get knocked out. All right. Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay.
It's my turn.
It is your turn.
I just start in the hospital.
So, I mean, you could get back to the laboratory in 2 actions, but these 2 monsters are really coming after you.
Yep. I think I'm going to go up here for 1, 2, 3
Stock
to get
up.
3. And we don't really need blues that much or towers. So that was 3, and I'll just move away a little bit more
Okay.
to go there.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead and draw a monster card for your phase.
Oh my goodness. We spent all this time trying to keep him from stealing things. I did pull off the biggest stockpile off the board just now, so.
So that is pretty good. We get an institute and a shop. And now we get the choice of him stealing from the shop, the church, or the abbey.
I say the church with
Yeah.
those 2 low yellows.
So he will move to the church and steal the wine that is hidden in the church.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea if there's another thief card in there or not, but
The mummy will move 1
They're only moving one of them.
towards Wilbur, and the creature will move 1 back into the waterfront because that is the
That is closer.
quickest way to get to Wilbur.
Glad you noticed that.
All right. So my first action is going to be to guide the professor to the museum. And that will get him to the safety of his museum, which means we saved him, and I get a perk. Late into the night, the current player takes 2 additional actions. So at any time, I can play this to give anybody 2 additional actions.
Very nice.
That is going to help out. My second action will be to move to the shop, and that will drop off Melva, or Madame Eva is what we're going to call her. So she will be saved, and I get a second perk for that. And this one, we have another late into the night, so I can get 4 additional actions anytime I want.
And you could give them to me as well, since
Yes.
you can play them on any player's turn.
Correct. So for my third action, I'm going to collect these very, very powerful red tokens.
I like that.
And my fourth action will be, I think, to move up to Wilbur and Chick to start protecting them from the creature.
I'd like to call them Hawk and Chick,
Hawk
by
and
the
Chick.
way.
Yeah. We can't afford to have the terror level rise
No.
anymore. All right. Let's see what these monsters are doing. I feel a little defeated at the fact that we haven't eliminated a monster yet. But yeah, this might be going worse than last time, but we'll see. All right. 2 items go on the board.
Good thing you protected them.
Yeah. All right. So, items from the mansion come out, and an item from the tower. Wolfman is not in the game. The creature does move that 1 space, and he will attack me now for 2. And hit me twice. We need a lab, but I don't have a lab anyway, so we're okay. The yellow I could use on the mummy, but I feel like we're not focused on the mummy at the moment, so I'm going to get rid of the yellow and the lowest red that I have.
Maybe this is just too tough for us.
Dracula will move 1, and he will go ahead and come to the camp. And then finally, the mummy will move 1, and he will move up to the shop. All right. And that is how my turn will go.
I was hoping to just teleport to the mummy, but I could and move 1 to get the laboratory. So I could go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and go back and help you out to keep those red at. Because I have 3
blue. Yeah.
blue.
Yeah, I think,
Is there a
that will
better
work.
place for me to get just a ton of tokens? I don't think there is.
No,
So
I think that's a good play.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
And hopefully nobody's rolling 3 dice.
All right.
All right.
Once again, no tokens come out. This is unbelievable. And you get lured away from us. You are going... The reincarnated soul gets traveled back to the mummy. So you will move 3 spaces. It'll only take 1 to get you to the shop. Mm-hmm. Dracula will start coming out into the night. And the invisible man will start coming up to attack the shop.
At least you didn't get attacked.
That's true.
I thought you were going to for a second, but...
Okay, so now that I have everything in place, this is going to be good. I'm going to use 3 actions to move 1, 2, 3. And not only does this save Wilbur and Chick because they wanted to go to the dungeon and give me a perk, but I am also going to be able to destroy that coffin that's sitting there.
That is so nice. I was thinking about trying to get them up there, but I didn't have enough red to do it.
So I can choose a space with a hero. You may place any number of heroes in that space. So this is kind of like
to you, though.
Kind of like my action, but in reverse, and it doesn't cost anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that is awesome. Then for my 4th action, I'm going to go ahead and use this 6 silver cane to destroy this coffin in the dungeon. All right. That is, I think, pretty good. I could give myself more actions if I feel I need them, but I don't think I do at the moment. We really need more items on this board.
Do you want to move me to you with that card? Because I'm in a terrible place.
You are in a terrible place. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and conduct an investigation and choose a space with a hero. I will choose myself and place any number of heroes in that space. So the investigation will call on the inspector in the dungeon. Get you out of that
Thank you. I
area.
appreciate that. I just saw that.
Whew, I didn't see that. Okay. Let us go ahead and see what the monsters have in store. We do get 3 more items. That is great.
On the move is the event. Move the frenzy marker to the next monster.
All right.
Move each villager 1 space toward their safe location, which
we
all of
don't
our
have any
villagers are
villagers
safe
on
at
the
the
board.
moment.
Yeah. We got a barn and a church. Okay, so the frenzy marker now goes to the creature. He will be the one that starts getting extra turns. And he will start right now by moving 3 spaces, which 1, 2, 3 is enough to get to us.
It is.
And he will attack for 2.
You can attack me.
And I think that would be the best bet, is that he attacks you for 2. All right, no hits, which is great. However, the creature does do his power, but since we haven't started once again on the creature, that boat does not move. Great roll. That is just like you rolled 2 blanks.
Uh-huh. I do not, however, know what I'm doing at the moment.
All right, well,
You could give me extra actions.
I could give you extra actions. Let's see.
I was thinking of moving to Dracula as my special action for 1, 2, 3, dropping off the laboratory at the precinct.
Before.
I would like to come back to you to protect you and that 4 red that you're holding.
Yeah.
But I can't just hang out with you the whole time. Or I could move 1, 2, 3, 4 back to you.
Yeah, and just kind of get more stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
But not actually do much else. We are going to need stuff, so it's not like the worst play. There's not a...
My eyes keep going up there to that 6 and 4 in the barn.
I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, but then you're kind of... And if I do pick up these, this one and the barn would have the most if a thief card comes up.
Mm-hmm.
And the barn, both of those are really nice, actually.
Yeah, we can't lose those sets 6 and 4 in that barn.
We cannot. So I'm going to go get them.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4. What else could I do?
I could give you 4 actions total, and you could go grab those and come back to me.
That sounds good. So
Unless you want to just take 2 actions, come back to me, and share some stuff.
Actually, let's do that, and we'll save those other 2.
We'll save the other 2.
Because if I took the 4, I might be sharing with you anyway.
Let's go ahead and play Late into the Night. You will use your first action to come to me, and then I will request some items if possible. All right.
And as much as I want to keep this laboratory, there's
actually.
Or do you want the laboratory?
No, I was thinking that I don't have enough to do anything with this 1 red. So if I could get the other red, then we both would have enough to do something. And you can, if you want to take one of these blue back, you can.
I'm okay.
But this right here will give me enough to take out a crypt.
No, that's fine. Why don't we keep that? It's fine. We only have the 1 monster with us right now, and no one else can.
But at the moment, I mean, I can't get to any. I can't get to any coffin easily. Okay. I don't have the best play. Here we go.
3 come out.
3 come out.
And
that is
Fritz
good.
is coming to the tower.
And the frenzied monster is going to go, which is the creature. Graveyard gets another item. The laboratory gets another item. And the theater gets an item. And the creature will attack for 2 because he is the frenzied monster.
Maybe I should have kept an extra blue, not because he's attacking.
So I think he should attack me because I have these.
And then you can leave, and I can stay with him.
All right, so only 1. So I will go ahead and get rid of this 1 blue.
Okay.
Not bad. Okay, so let's see.
Seems when you start your turn with me.
Yeah. So 1 option is just to book it to the Institute using my Late into the Night and save Fritz. I could also start picking up that 5s at the theater. We need to destroy these coffins, and you need to get to the precinct, submit that, and then take out.
No.
Oh, but now you don't have enough. I probably actually shouldn't have taken that.
Oh yeah.
Because you could have went to the precinct, submitted, and then teleported to him and took him out. That was a bad call on my part. I apologize.
It's okay. I didn't see it either. If we save those 2 and he doesn't move, the 2 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay. I don't know why. I can't count in my head.
So I think I'm gonna move 1, 2, and pick this up for 3. And there is a 4th action I could do. Let's go ahead and just go down towards the mummy. I need to get him to the Institute. I have some ways to protect myself. I need to get to a coffin. That's going to be my best bet.
Okay. There's always choices in this game.
No items once again. And Dracula flies back to the crypt, which gives us an easy route for you to destroy that if we wanted to go that route. And I can always destroy the Invisible Man with these. So maybe we're doing okay.
Yeah.
The Invisible Man will move 1 towards me. The Frenzied Monster will go, who is the creature, already in your spot, and will attack you for 2.
I'm unfortunately going to get rid of this laboratory. There's laboratories on the board. I think this is too valuable. I don't know. I can't get
That-
up there
yeah,
quickly is the
yeah,
problem. I can get there faster than I can get to the precinct.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm not happy about it.
I have a feeling that we are not going to win this. Okay.
Stay tuned for the 30th episode of Horrified, where we play these same monsters and continue to lose.
We'll learn. We'll learn.
It's only our second play of this.
Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to go 1,
Take that out.
2, 3, 4.
Nice. Nice. That was a good play. That was a good play.
Yeah. Let's see. 2 2s. Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
That
I
works.
don't think I need the extra 2 actions. Put 2 on the board. The hunt is on with the Wolfman, but he's not out. The creature, Dracula, and the frenzied are going.
Lots of people going.
Everybody's only moving
Can't
1.
get
So.
2. All right. So the creature moves 1, and he will go right here. Dracula will move 1 to get to you and attack you for 2.
And 1.
1 hit. Oh, man. Then the frenzy, which is also the creature, will move 1 and come here.
Okay.
All right.
I say take first to the Institute. And you could use the 2 extra actions to come up and get those laboratories.
So I was actually thinking that I could go 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's actually also a really good play. And
And then I could...
on your next turn, take that out, get those
Yeah.
reds.
I could go 4, and then I could use these 2 to pick these up for 5, destroy that for my 6th action, and that leaves Dracula vulnerable for a 6 yellow.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, so you could potentially take out Dracula on your turn.
Okay. Take Fritz
Provided.
with you, please.
Yeah, I was going to take Fritz with me.
Who is Fritz? I can't remember. I can't remember who he is. I want to see. Maybe he's really helpful in.
So I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use my late into the night to pick up these 2 for 5. And then I will destroy a coffin
And then you're not wasting any red
for my
points
last
either.
action. I'll use a 4 and a 2 to destroy this coffin. Dracula no longer has any place to flee. We can go ahead and stake him without worry that he will come back. All right.
Fritz is an assistant, so
He's
it's
an
perfect.
assistant,
He's
so
assisting
he
you
is
in
assisting me.
doing things.
All right, let's go ahead and see what the monsters do. Hopefully Dracula doesn't go and take away your stakes, but let's see. All right, we do get 2 items on the board.
And let's see. Dracula's not going. That's great. And
That is great. The barn gets 1.
the
Museum gets
creature's going, so he's going to move 2.
So the creature will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2,
And then the invisible man is going.
1, and then they're both. You guys are both in valid spots. So I think he'll come down
Okay.
to give you a little bit of breathing room.
Okay. All right, and it's my turn.
And it's your turn. Let's
Woo-hoo.
take Dracula out.
All right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to kill him with this
You're going to
stake.
stake him. You are going to kill him with a mirror box and a stake. And
I checked to
that-
see if it was Dracula by pointing the mirror at him, and when I couldn't see him, I staked him in
Once
the
you
heart.
verified that he was actually a vampire, you staked him.
I really
Nice.
like when things thematically work out.
All right, Dracula is off the board. 1 down, 3 to go. We've made good progress on the Invisible Man, but no progress on the other two.
Which feels like I feel like that's what happened last time.
All right, but we might be able to do this still. We got a chunk of time left. Okay. All right. The monster phase.
3
more items. And I feel like we drew a lot of the 0 item thing early on, so we're going to be flush with items.
I have no idea what Dr. Reed is. It looks like he's the itchy-tologist, but that can't be right.
Theater, church, and camp. I like itchy-tologist.
I do
That's
too.
nice.
I have no idea what that word is.
And he goes to the institute.
Thank you. Where's he going? The camp.
The creature is also the frenzy, and he goes and the frenzy goes. So he will be moving 2. That will be 1, and I'm actually going to move him up to you.
That's fine.
For 2.
Mm-hmm. I have It is what it is. You've got a lot of valuable red, another monster on your tails, and a villager with you. So.
All right.
And it's your turn.
I'm thinking that we have to go start taking care of some of these other monsters.
Mm-hmm.
So my plan now is to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
I feel like that's a good one.
And I will have some yellows in the museum to start deciphering this over here. Mm-hmm. It's not necessarily the greatest, but it is what it is.
I want to go to the camp and pick up all those really nice tokens.
I saw them.
Don't be a thief. I don't know how many thief cards there are. Whew, not a thief.
3 items go on the board, and Dr.
Employer. Oh, I can't talk.
In the camp gets another item.
He is going to the laboratory, and he wants to go to the precinct.
Okay.
That's interesting, because I would also like to go to the laboratory and the precinct.
Invisible Man moves up 1, and the creature is coming for you. He moves 1, and he will attack for 2. So,
Roll
I don't
better.
think we need that, and we don't need it anyway. And we have, again, the creature uses his power, but it does nothing because we haven't made any progress
we
yet.
haven't moved your boat at all.
So is he the
Joke's
sucker, or are
on
we?
you.
All right, that is it.
All right, I'm gonna go.
So what?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4.
And you're gonna guide
I'm
him.
gonna guide him
Yeah.
towards me because I'd like to go to the precinct and the camp. I might as
And
well.
just remember that you will not be able to use your special action to bring these guys along.
Yes.
So, all right, monsters.
Oh right.
2 more items go on the board.
The creature. And the frenzied go.
6 gun
And
at
Dracula,
the precinct.
but-
And look at this. Another item at the camp.
Oh, we need to get up there and take
That
care
thief
of that.
is going to come along.
I
I
know.
know it. The creature moves 1.
The creature.
Dracula's gone. And the frenzied monster, the creature, moves 1 again.
I say you just take the assistant and get up. Can you get up there? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't get him though.
Nope.
Make the assistant carry him. We'll just make new rules up based on the villagers' titles.
No, I think my best bet is to focus on this mummy.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and use my first action to get 4 movement going. All right, I haven't even really looked at this yet.
I get to do my favorite puzzle again. It's fine.
So let's.
And I don't remember which one is a 1 and a 2 on that anymore. Do you?
Yeah, this is a 1. That's a 2.
You did flip them over, so.
All right, let's just go ahead and flip these back. 1, 2. I get 2 more movement. Let's go. Wow, these are almost polar opposites. This makes it a lot tricky. trickier. Excuse me. So I have 2 more movement. I will go 1 and 2. All right, then I'm going to use my second action to do 4 more movement. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to pick up this, and then I'm going to use it to do 3 more movement. 1, 2, 3. That was tricky. I didn't like that puzzle. And we are starting to get a little low. We get 2 more items.
Hypnotic gaze.
Dracula is not out, though.
Nope.
So
The
he doesn't
mummy.
do it.
Oh god, everybody's going though.
Laboratory. All right. Mummy, invisible man, and creature. So the mummy will move 1 and get to you guys and attack for 2. 1 hit.
All right, I'm gonna get rid of one of these laboratories, I guess.
Then the invisible man moves to me and we'll roll 2. A hit and a power. So he will hit me and I will get rid of this tower.
Oh no.
And he moves 2 spaces towards the closest villager. So he is already in a space with a villager, so he doesn't move at all.
Okay.
Then the creature will move 1 and he will attack me for 2 as well. Creature once again uses his power to no avail, but he does hit me and I will get rid of this lonely shovel. Not bad, not bad. That could have turned out way worse.
It really could have.
All right, Inspector.
All right, let's go, guys.
How are you getting up?
I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you go the other
1,
way,
2, 3, 4. Let's do that.
you'll be close to the precinct.
1, 2, 3. Oop.
Oh, you 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
Yep. All right.
I kind of left you high and dry.
That's all right.
3.
3 items.
And place Lucy at the theater.
So the last 3 items in the bag: tower, inn, and tower.
Where does Lucy want to go? She wants to go to the mansion.
Yep.
It's so close.
It's not far. Dracula's off. The creature is the frenzy, and he will go and attack me for 1.
All right.
And he hits me. Unfortunately, I'm going to take that hit. All right. My turn.
Maybe we're not up for challenge. We are
I
running low on
think
cards.
I'm going to go 1 using my special action. I'm going to swap
but
out.
you can't bring Fritz with you.
Oh, I can't bring Fritz with me. You are right. Oh, God.
Peace out, Fritz. Good luck.
I could leave him behind. You know what? I think I have to.
I think so. We're
I'm
running
going
out of
to
time
go
again.
1, and I'm going to grab this guy from you. 2, 3, which will save him
Yep.
and get me a perk.
Can you pick up all that junk there?
Yes. Visit from a detective. Place the invisible man anywhere or move a monster 3 spaces. For my last action, I am going to get this haul right here.
Thank goodness.
Look at all of these items. Look at all the yellow that we can use against the mummy. Whew. That is awesome.
Fritz.
Unfortunately, Fritz, he had a cane. He wasn't able to keep up with the courier. So I'm going to hope for the best. Maybe he made it out of there. Who knows? Fritz. We get 3 more items. Since the bag is empty, I will go ahead and refill it with the discarded.
And the insane survivor comes out. Place Renfield at the docks.
And field at the docks. All right.
What did he survive?
Then we have more in the tower, and a laboratory. Dracula's not in, but the creature will be attacking Fritz. Come on, Fritz, you can hang on. And he cannot. Two
bad.
damage. So Fritz graciously sacrifices himself for the greater good.
Oh, poor Fritz.
For a chance for us to win this. All right.
I'm going to move 1 and bring him with me.
And that saves him as well, and we get a perk.
Overstock. For each player draws and places 1 item from the bag. And we got this last time, and again, I don't see a reason not to just
use it right now? Yeah.
Why save that? Will you draw my item?
Barn and the docks.
All right, so that was 1. I'm going to place this for 2.
And I can bring you the Invisible Man.
Oh, that would be lovely because I can pick this up
Yep,
for 3.
for
And I was like,
3.
I could move to him,
I'm
but
going to go ahead and bring the Invisible Man to you.
9
And
points.
your last action can be to take him away for exactly 9 points. Goodbye, Invisible Man.
I feel like we're going to just end in the same place we did last time.
You know.
now, with just different monsters defeated.
I don't know. This is
Maybe
this
we're
is going to be
playing
close.
something wrong.
No, this is challenging. We're getting close.
Okay.
All right. That is it. You draw a monster for your monster phase.
No, thank you.
We are running low.
Thief. Oh, wait. He needs to come off the
Oh,
board.
he will come off the board, yes.
There was a third one in there.
All right. 2 items go on the board. 1 at the museum. Right here. And 1 at the barn. Look at all those precious barns.
Oh, look at this. Jeez.
Then the mummy goes. He moves 1 space. Then the creature moves 1 space.
Okay.
All right, we do not have much time left. I need to do, let's see, I can do 1, 2, 3, and if I use my red, I can go here. I'll just use my yellow for 4. I think that's what I'll do. So I will go blue, yellow, yellow, and yellow.
So then our best bet is red.
Yellow.
Or yellow, sorry.
Yellow. And then yellow and blue. All right. We are running low. We do not have enough time to do this again. We get 2 items on the board.
The event is for Dracula, so we don't have to activate that. And then the mummy and the invisible man
Both at the church.
are going to go, but the invisible man's gone. So just the mummy's moving 1 towards Elizabeth or Lucy or whatever her name is.
All right. It is your turn, and I think we only have 2 turns left. I don't think we can do this yet again.
I mean, I almost feel like taking Lucy to the mansion just to see what perk we get. I don't know. Don't know what our best play is.
No, I think we are. I think we are down for the count.
Yep.
We can't get the mummy stuff right now, and we just don't have enough time. We're gonna run out of time.
I just want to see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see what that perk is.
Can you put her up at the top, please? It's the place the creature in any space or movement.
Yep.
We've gotten all of those that we've had. There is a silent night or where the monsters don't go. I was kind of hoping for
Right.
that, even though it would just delay this by 1 more turn.
All right, go ahead and draw. 3 come out.
Place Maria in the
Maria
barn.
comes out into the barn. All the way at the top.
Thank you. I can never find anything.
Docks, Graveyard Laboratory. Maria comes out. The Frenzied Monster goes ahead and moves 1 and attacks for 3.
I'm gonna die.
1 hit, raises the terror level.
Let's see. How are we gonna? Well, I guess we're just gonna run out of time this time.
That's-
I feel like
that's
we're
exactly
exactly
right.
where we
Yeah.
were last time. Last time we
just don't
lost
have
with
enough
one
actions.
card, but the frenzied was the terror is what killed us, and this time we have the terror one away, but we're gonna run out of time.
That's exactly what happened.
Interesting.
So, I mean, I can just do what I can do. Yellow moves the boat here. Yellow moves the boat here, and I can't even get it to the end because I don't have a blue. I have 2 actions left. I will just go run gung-ho at the creature itself. And last card drawn. Doesn't matter what it does. Actually, we would lose technically because
Either way.
he attacks me for 3 and
We
raises
lost
the
both
terror.
ways somehow.
Yeah, that was. I feel like we were close. There was some bad things. Let's call it.
That was another playthrough of Horrified.
We once again ran out of time as the terror level was rising, and did not make it.
And on the last card too, so we lost both ways.
We kind of lost both ways on that one,
Yeah.
to the opposite monsters. So we really have to find a nice balance of taking them out versus, doing everything else that we need to do on the board. So, well, I hope you guys had fun watching, and stay tuned for the channel for more playthroughs of Horrified as well as the other games that we own.
And we are gaming side by side.
Thank you.